So as the editor of TechAdvice.life, I mean, I've been a gadget guy. I've got plenty of gadgets all the time in various pockets. And look, I'm just showing you what I have here. But I'll just put some of these things down. But one of the things that I recommend you buy is one of these selfie sticks. Now you might think, well, what do I need a selfie stick for? And this one's got a little light on there. This has got the little things that you can pop out to put the phone inside. But it actually opens up into quite a tall device. Now I had a better one than this that was even taller, about up to here, but I was a bit rough with this, and so it would slowly, when the phone was in there, it would slowly start going down, so I had to throw it and buy another one. But this is just handy. Now the thing I don't like about these is they can wobble a bit, but if you've sort of set it up, then you can use it maybe for a time lapse. A lot of us have spare phones. Take a time lapse when you're at an event. Everyone comes in, goes out in 30 seconds. It's a lot of fun. But it's just handy to have a very small little tripod. I mean, I prefer the ones with the three legs because it's more stable. But that's a handy, nifty little device, and you can get them $30-40 off Amazon or Temu. Then get yourself some sort of a microphone recording system, because when you're inside of a large conference, it's noisy. Now I have here the Rode microphones. The thing I don't like about the Rode is that you can only have two at the same time. I wish they made one with 5 or 6. I mean, it would cost more. But these little microphones, you can say I have the little fluffy thing on top, the windbreak, and you can attach it here. You can put a lapel, little recorder. You can have the thing around your head. I forget what they're called now. You can buy all sorts of things, and it just connects. This part here connects to the bottom of your iPhone or Android via Lightning or USB-C, and it has the two channels together with the audio. And I mean, it saved me many a time when there's a busy event, and I've clipped it. We're not using it now because it's just us here and it's very quiet. But normally I would use this, and it really does make a tremendous difference. And you can buy cheap ones off Temu, $30-40. I mean, this one is a couple of hundred or more, but they've got cheaper ones, and they'll, for the most part, do the job, and it's enough to experiment with. So I definitely get one of those. And this is actually a box designed for the Rhodes that gives you a bit of extra storage space inside there for the cables and for the little windbreaks. The box that Rode sells doesn't have any extra space inside, and this is basically a charging device, like for AirPods, and it just charges via USB-C. So all sorts of cool accessories that you can get. Then I love my pop socket. So normally with the pop socket, you are sticking it here, and it's stuck. And the problem is that these days, I mean, this is a Google Pixel, but I have a MagSafe case for it, so I can use this, although I'm more of an iPhone person. But even so, having the MagSafe case just makes it so easy, especially with the bigger phones, to hold your phone. And of course you can do it for charging. Qi 2 now actually has the magnets as well, not that Google has introduced that yet. It's still Qi 1 on the newest phones. But MagSafe is huge, and it just allows you to have your phone sort of at an angle quite nicely like that. But if you go to Temu, you can, and other places I'm sure, this little gadget here allows the phone to sit like that. Also allows it to sit like that, but you can spin this one around and have things at an angle as well. But just handy. I mean, they stick to the back, and you've got to position it so it doesn't interfere with your MagSafe. Depends on the size of your phone. But off Temu, these are $3 or $4 each. And on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, I also have this little gizmo here, which does the same thing. It just sits there. And in my pocket, I'm just looking for it, I have a Plaud, Plaud, like Applaud, Plaud.ai. So this actually connects to the back of your phone, and if you push this button here to go up, and you see the little orange thing there, then if I push this one button, this is to record phone calls. So I will record the calls, and then the Plaud app will transcribe it, then it will summarize it. And the summarization I find to be incredible. And I can actually take video recordings that I've made, and I can output it just to audio, upload it into the Plaud app. Don't even have to use this thing at all. And it then gives me a summarization. And if I'm writing an article, to have the summarization is extremely cool. And if you push this button down so you don't see the orange, that's just to make normal recording. So a lot of this event, I've just pushed the button, put it on the table, and it's recording. And it makes the writing of an article much easier, because I've got the full transcript if I want it, and if I don't want to put the full transcript, I do have to do some minor editing, change speaker 1, speaker 2 to the real names, and sometimes it puts line breaks where I think it's in the wrong spot, but very quick to edit that. And but if you go to my site, it should be at the top, depending on when you're seeing this, a gadget you wear around your neck called a Crush the Memory. It's about the size of this here. It's like a big USB stick, and it's about as thick as that, nice and rounded, designed to fit into your pocket, not get caught in anything, and designed, unlike some of these gadgets and some of the other little recorders out there, which are small, like an AirTag or a Stone, it's designed not to be lost. But you wear it around your neck because it has a little divot of some sort. You put a little cable through, and the whole idea is it's always there. You never forget a thought. That Claude can be used in the same way, but that's actually for conferences and for lectures and things. The other one is so that you have these great ideas and you forget them. You think, I'm going to remember it later, and then you don't remember it with the same fidelity. You've got to think about it. If you're trying to hold on to a thought, I mean, people used to tie strings around their fingers and write things on their hands. I would say, oh, is that your latest Palm Pilot? Is it, a bit out of date because you've written something down there. And this thing, you have great ideas when you're driving. It's a form of meditation. Great ideas in the shower. This thing comes with a waterproof case, and you push the button, it vibrates, and you say your thing, and then you push it again to stop. And if you're driving, you lift it up, push the button, say your piece, and then push the button again, you drop it, and you put your hand back on the wheel, you're driving. So it becomes effortless to use it. All your ideas, first, second, third order ideas, are actioned and captured on your app, on your web interface. And then the thing that sets Crush the memory, that's called Crush the memory. Crush stands for creative rush. The thing that sets it apart from the Claude, although Claude can obviously add this too, is that it gives you actionable insights into the things you've memorialized, whether it's phone calls, Zoom calls, or just your ideas, and also recommended actions. So if you say, for example, I want to get the first book in the Harry Potter series, I might not know what that is, but it will tell me that it's in Australia, the Philosopher's Stone, in America, the Sorcerer's Stone. And if I just say Amazon link, it'll show it to me. And you can chat with your own recordings and insights. I mean, what it's done is it's captured that information, and that's its database. So you can say, what were the top 3 thoughts or insights from this particular discussion? Or if I've got a book I want to write, and I've been telling the thing who the characters are, and it's a crime novel, and it's this and it's that, you can say, well, you've got the 3 characters, and they've got these peculiarities. What's some really interesting scenarios for them? And this thing uses AI, basically different engines, to come up with those ideas which will help you to finesse them. Now, a couple of other things. You've got to get yourself one of these MagSafe type batteries. I mean, this is one from Mophie, excellent brand, Zag, and you just attach it to the back of your phone and it charges up. You've got smaller ones and bigger ones. And the good thing about this one, a lot of the previous ones had a USB-C down the bottom. So if you're trying to put it on your phone and charge at the same time, doesn't work. This one has got the USB on the side. So when you attach it to your phone, like so, you can pop this out. You can see it's already, starting to charge. And if I have it on the table, I can charge from there. So it's not interfering with placing the phone down. I don't have to put my phone like this. And one of the last things I want to show you, with your devices, you can get yourself a GAN charger. I haven't got the other one here. I've got one. This has got 3 USB-C, 1 USB-A, so I can charge 4 devices at the same time. This is 100 watt, but you've got 120 watts, so you plug it in, and I've got my laptop, my iPad, my phone, and then something from USB-A. And these things are much smaller than, I've got a smaller one that just has 2 USB-A and 1 USB-C, but this turns one port into 2, and everything I have has this. So just gadgets, really cool gadgets that I love to play with.